and there's tornadoes. I don't know how long we'll be live. It is large. The breeze being so. If you're on Mountain Zion, you guys need to be in your tornado safe place, and you gotta go now. And so I'm sorry about any background noise we get once again. And we're here because of a tornado emergency. If the storm continues, which it's been on the ground for a while, it will probably. I'm just shocked at what new tornado warning. We'll take a look at that after this tornado, because there's a tornado emergency active. We should probably get Broadcastify. It's going to be in Tallapoosa County. All right, so we're going to pull up Broadcastify now. I'm sorry, guys. It's all right. We're gonna listen over to the amateur radio.
Welcome to a late night edition of What If, the show where I, Jake from State Farm.
Once again, this is going to be a tornado emergency, so we're going to pull up Broadcastify. And we're going to watch all of this as it unfolds. Once again, this is a very large tornado observed by weather spotters. It's done damage in Salina. I'm in school.
StateFarm.com for a quote today.
So we'll, all right, we got amateur radio in the background officially, so I can now relay information.
WY4K, KB4MD. We have hail here at Elliott City presently. Good sized sea hail. 1949 Cherokee Road. This is KB4MD. I can't figure
out if that's over me, I am sorry. I'm streaming through the phone. It's hard to do all of this right now, but we're in it and we're doing this. So once again, it has some similarities to Mayfield as debris. This is a very strong tornado, and you can see that's your tornado, and all of that is just a tornado on your location. So, once again, this tornado emergency remains in effect for the next 52 minutes. Was located over Highway 9 and Highway 22. So this is going to be a tornado emergency for Alexandria City and Wind Creek State Park. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Weather spotters confirmed tornado. So we're going to go ahead and track this off to the northeast because, once again, yes, this is a very large tornado emergency. We missed part of it. I don't care as long as we're here now. So this is going to be tracking. We're going to redo that track again. At 55 mile an hour. If you're on Stewartville, you got 9 minutes. 14. 4 Sheet, 15 minutes. Topeka, Tahika, Sessions, 16 minutes. New Site, 18 minutes. Santa, 21 minutes. Butson, Simpson, Everglade, 23 minutes. Hampton, 25 minutes. Denver, and Flint, 26 minutes. All right, so this is gonna be it's not stopping. This is associated with the line. There will be more storms to come. The reason we are not looking at any other tornado warning is because of this. your larger scale tornadoes take over priority over anything right now. And we're seeing an example. A severe thunderstorm warning has been issued. Once again, we're literally in do not disturb and getting all of this come back and coming in. So, and you can see, this is your debris ball. It looks like we may have another debris ball just south of that. We're going to take a look at that on a velocity now. Because that may be a secondary. Right, that's the second tornado, so. Once again, your higher scale tornado warnings take over priority of anything. So if we get another tornado emergency, which you quite hear me, and I'm just not talking to myself right now. But there's no way to check because I have got access to everything like this. So once again, tornado emergency is never mind. We no longer have a tornado emergency. This is now a PDS tornado warning, and that's it. So we're going to continue coverage until we physically can't. Our classes are like 42 minutes long. We will be back as soon as possible. So we no longer have a tornado emergency, which is good, but we still have a PDS tornado warning. So hopefully everyone's safe when they got impacted. Again, this is something to take lightly. This is just slightly below a tornado emergency. As we have high confidence that this is not going to go near Alexander City. Alexander City, you are no longer under tornado warning. You can come out now. So, once again, I'm sorry for any background noise. They have downgraded your tornado emergency. So, Chrome just literally went away from me. So once again, broad. Never mind. We don't need broadcastify it. Active tornado warning PDS at the moment. I'm in tilt 2 too. I actually think okay, no, I'm in tilt. It's very large. It may not look large here on radar, but your debris ball is about 1 mile, and that is large. So once again, we got a large, destructive, very violent tornado on the ground that has produced a tornado emergency. Your tornado emergencies. This has been a tornado emergency since Selma. So this storm is moving. We don't have face cam for, obvious reasons, as I'm in school right now. So the tornado warning that is for Macon is about to expire. Whenever we get back into what we need to do, we will definitely cover again. But this is like one of the classes where, yes, I can do what I need to do, how I need to do it. But we actually do have to do copyright. I'm not sure. That's your inflow, the outflow, and that's your inflow. So, or I would have left my computer on, and so boom it. My thing, and then I can just come back to it. So that's your debris ball. Once again, debris ball, damage, boom. And this is severe thunderstorm. This is going right over 280 in a moment. So if you are on 280, do not be driving if you are in this polygon here. Don't be driving, man. Because this is a very violent tornado. A confirmed large and extremely dangerous. Previous wording. What? And this is an overview of your storms right now. You have these tornado watches. Winter storm warning. which in that winter storm warning, we had a tornado warning earlier, so. Once again, we're gonna stick with this. We're gonna dual panel this right now as to, so we can, it'll be much easier to handle over here. Once again, this is your tornado.
Are you streaming right now?
Yeah, shut up.
Oh, can you hear me? My bad. You got anything on there?
Watch it on your phone. I have no clue. Go watch it on your phone. So, and see if you can hear me. Because this is a day where we're not predicting any tornadoes, but hey, there's a tornado. So, honestly, it's starting to look like a bookend vortex. Either that or, either that or it has, I do think velocities may be down. Alright, there we go. Tornado has crossed, 280. And it's still large, however, we're not seeing as much debris flying and going down south out of it. So that's your tornado. Praying to go. It looks like Dadeville may be seeing a little bit of this damage from the tornado. And it's starting to strengthen again. Today is where the storms are short-lived. However, this one has stayed on the ground progressively. It has put down a very violent tornado. Whenever I get home, we'll go into more detail of what happened. I think there's a major hail core within the storm too. It is still on the ground, so we may have another PDS 20 warning issued near Lafayette. I don't know what county that is. However, I do not have what I usually do to say, hey, this county is going to have a tornado warning, or what and what. So I don't know the county. I could probably pull out something and figure this stuff out. I mean, right now, it is just crazy. We had a tornado emergency. Or had a tornado emergency, so. I'm going to go to Google Maps here. It's going to work. We're aggressively on the ground. Again, sorry for any noise in the background. Lafayette County.
I don't think I said that either. That is exactly what you said. Word for word.
Alabama. So, this is going, if this tornado stays on the ground, this is going to go into Chambers County and probably, I'm finding this out through Google, because right now everything is so messed up. You know, I haven't seen this since December 10th. So basically, I think 2 o'clock update. Tallapoosa County area. Once again, all right. If you are in 280, you can go ahead and come out North Dadeville, Lake Estate, Lake Kill Estates. You can go ahead and come out of your trying to safe place. You are out of the tornado warning. If you guys are seeing my yellow light, that is for the severe weather at the moment. So once again, severe weather, tornadoes, VOHQ.com. Because right now, I don't have all of what I do have at my house. So, your Bibb County one was not even intended to become a tornado emergency. However, 27 minutes ago, a tornado emergency was issued for Tallapoosa County. And I'm looking at this, and it is still possible that complete destruction happens here. It does look like it's bookending.
Did you not see it?
It could be bookending here. If it's a bookend vortex, okay. But still, yeah, we have this tornado warning, PDS. We are now just down to a regular, but we're down to just a regular tornado warning confirmed. So that right there is good news. That it's now a confirmed tornado was located near Jackson's Gap or near Dadeville, moving east at 55. So once again, we are no longer seeing this PDF. I'm not intending to. Very. It doesn't matter if it's a tornado emergency, tornado PDS, or just a regular tornado reported. It doesn't matter, Tor P, Tor R, or just a Tor. It's still dangerous. And I think CC's down. Right now, we're not getting updates through CC or velocity. So, once again, that could be bad. However, we're hoping it's good right now. Oh yeah, that's what, once again, your tornado is weakening. Your tornado's gonna weaken. Hopefully it stays weakened. But the trend with today's storms is they will weaken and they will ramp back up. And I'm going to point out 2011, those storms ramped it down and then intensified worse than what they were before that. So, around too much longer. It's rain wrapped, you can't see it, so you still want to be indoors in your center room of your sturdy building. So whenever we can get this thing not PDS, I mean, right now it could pulse back up. I've seen the storms do it today. They're weak, and then they pulse up real fast and real quick. So that is just what we are looking at. It's continuing to weaken. Earlier throughout in the day, we had very broad rotation with it. It's now in the weakening phase. Hopefully, we continue to see it weaken and eventually just end. So we no longer have a tornado emergency. We're gonna have to redo like everything of this because we will recap this later today.
You hacking school?
No. So, once again, I'm sorry about that, guys. You know, I needed news to be done this morning. And again, we're still in this weakening phase, so let's hope it continues and don't ramp back up. If it ramps back up, I may not be here for this. I wasn't here for Selma being hit like that. I looked at some of the radar from Selma, of course. I had my eyes on it. However, I couldn't, live stream all of this right now. Now that we're here, we can live stream. We're okay. And it's in its weakening phases, so let's hope it continues like that. As we look at velocity, which is updated for force correlation coefficient, which is weird. However, it's getting weaker. It was in the prime atmosphere for a very large, very destructive, and it's still weakening. However, I am seeing signs again of it hitting something and then producing tornado damage to go outside of where the tornado is, which is usual. However, it's extremely far for the area. And then again, this could be a hail spike that we're looking at right.
Tony was so nonchalant.
Velocities even has it all. Again. As our latest update, that we're strengthening, we're getting smaller. I don't know why I can't say words today. I can't, apparently. And we are getting weaker. Even velocities getting weaker. However, you still have to deal with 80 mile an hour. You still got to deal with this outside of the storm. Central Standard Time. Okay, without that, if this tornado can lift off the ground, we can say, hey, we're good. We don't need to be covering. Yes, we still need to be covering. However, I don't have time to cover all of this right now. So we're just dealing with what we have. And yeah, I think we have another observed tornado warning. Yes, we do. We're going to go over to Randolph County, where we do have another tornado on the ground. And once again, this does go for Chambers County. And this goes until 3 o'clock. This goes until 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. And so we're getting 1 hour lead times now, which is amazing. This does not include Lafayette. So if your sirens are sounding, you're clear. There's still some county-wide warning issues. And so if your sirens are sounding, you're good. Don't be in your shelter. However, once again, tornadoes weakening, rotations weakening, and the tornado has lifted. Tornado has lifted or has lifted momentarily. We've seen it happen to where, hey, this tornado lifts, and then 1 minute later, it's back down. Very violent. EF5 was produced out of that. Then again, we're also looking at a potential Mayfield, Kentucky strength tornado. Wait. It's hardly noticeable on velocity. Praise the Lord. It's hardly noticeable on velocity. I do, however, think that, hey, it has lifted. Brand new tornado warning too, so. I'm gonna wait on the next. If it's not down, it's not off the ground yet. It's gonna be off until around 3:10 Central. Then we'll end coverage twice, and then probably like 3-4 minutes later, I think, maybe a little bit more, we will bring back coverage. You know, this is a line, but when the storms are coming through, you're going to have more discrete supercells in front of it. So. It's still on the ground. It is still on the ground. Once again, it was off the ground momentarily. It's back on the ground. You still got to be in your safe place. Either way, this is at your 2 o'clock scan, 1/12/23. And the rotation has broadened just a bit. Broadened meaning strengthened just a little. Hell, that's good. That's good. If we can keep this strength here and then downgrade, as we had this earlier tornado emergency, major storm, we're down to a full about to end. with a line. And then, let's come over here. Later today, you'll have discrete supercells out in front of this line right here. So we're going to do this a little bit easier. You'll have your discrete supercells, and then you'll have your black will be your line. Then you'll have your line, discrete supercells, weakening. They're still weakening, which, good news. Weaken, good news. And we're going to take a look at, it's going into Tiller Crossroads, and we still have a tornado down. So this is just crossing south of Tiller Crossroads. Or the rotation is directly impacting. But CC says, hey, your tornado damage is just south of Tiller Crossroads, and your velocity, hey, this rotation is directly over Tiller Crossroads. Either way, you still want to be in your trying to safe place. On a day like today, purple or red, pink, purple or red, dark red. GR2 inland. Tornado is on the ground. Once again, your pink and emergency is purple. Color coordinate 9. That way, hey, I'm able to interpret of having to click and make sure. Or just look at it. Because GR does say this. And on here on Radar Omega, pink PDS, well, pink is every tornado warning. And then your purple tornado emergency. So once again, we're about to end coverage because I'm about to get up. So if you're anywhere in Tallapoosa County that was under this 25 minutes, however, and cross into Randolph County. So we're going to be here for one more radar scan. After that, we will have to end because I got to go to a next class. So, very violent today. Once again, I'm going to go to the Storm Prediction Center weather website right now. I literally said that wrong. I think we already have our new update here. I think we do. Hopefully we do. I really want it. Yes, we do. We do have a, once again, I was talking, hey, they're going to hatch this. We now have a 10% hatched for tornadoes. This means EF2 to EF5s within 25 miles of a point. Which, you still got to be alert. Once this big line passes, you're done. It's cold front. You no longer have to deal with severe weather. You may still have some storms. However, that's not going to produce. Until next time, see you guys.